Thought I told you I'm a star. You see the ice chest, you see the cars, flashy lights everywhere we... Guys, I know that you guys understand why I have the glasses on. I personally think that this is the most appropriate response to 10,000. 10,000. Do you understand? 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I personally think that this is the only way to go about it. I'm gonna try my best not to scream in you guys' ears, but I'm super hype, I'm super hype, I'm super hype. What does Drake say? He says, and really I think I like who I'm becoming. There's times where I might do it just to do it like it's nothing. There's times where I might blow like 50K on a vacation for all my soldiers just to see their look on all their faces. All it took was patience. Gang it! Gang it! Gang it! Gang it! Gang? Sure, gang, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Guguletu Jujuletwa, and I am the proud owner of this channel called Uncomfortable Growth, which now has 10,000 subscribers, which happened in 5 months. Are you guys sick? What behavior is that? Guys, the ganger is back, the ganger is back, the ganger is the group, the ganger is the girls. You guys are the girls you think you are, you guys are the guys you think you are. You guys are everything. Guys, anyways, I'm gonna gather myself for this video. I don't want to scream throughout the whole video, but I'm hyped. Guys, if I haven't been running up and down, I've been singing. If I haven't been singing, I've been rapping. If I haven't been rapping, I've been crying. So, on the 23rd of July, Guguletu Uncomfortable Growth, the gang hit 10,000 subscribers, and this happened in a matter of 5 months, essentially 5 months and a few weeks. Personally, that's unheard of. You know, I was never ever expecting that, and I'm just so grateful. And I'm making this video to make you guys understand why this means so much to me and where I'm coming from. I'm just gonna speak about my little journey with my YouTube. Guys, the set is different because I'm home now. I hadn't planned on recording until like this weekend, so you know, this is all I have. Hopefully by the time you see it on Sunday, you know, there'll be a little some different things. So I hit 1K and I was really happy about that. Like, I was shocked but very happy. And then 3K for me is where I broke down. I think that was just the reassurance I needed that, you know, girl, you're kind of good at this and people enjoy it. You know, maybe this is your new thing. 4, I was aight. 5, I was whining like I was on crack. You know, that was half of 10K, which I have now. Yeah. And then 6 to 8 was a very weird period for me. So every time I hit 1,000, it was accompanied with anxiety, just because, one, I've been in hiding for the past like 4 years, and I'll go into, you know, I'll explain that. But it was also like 6,000 people is a lot. You know, in my mind when I hit 6K, I had no idea where the next 1,000 was gonna come from. I was like, okay, Google, like, you have 6K subscribers, like that is enough, you've done your part. And I kind of felt like, you know, you guys obviously expected the growth, and it's just been the craziest journey for me, because I hit 6 and I was like, okay, I hit 7, I was like, okay, I hit 8 and I was like, yay! And when I hit 9, I had to have like a heart-to-heart with myself and realize that I have to let go of certain things in order to fully allow myself to commit to YouTube and to commit to you guys, and not to be scared to do so. So 2016, 17, and 18 were 3 terrible years for me. 2019 wasn't cute either, but like 2016, 17, 18, both of us, finished me. So throughout high school, before 2016, I'd obviously gone through things, but I hadn't processed them. I think I went to therapy once or twice, but I was well aware that my mental health was not where it needed to be, but I never thought to do anything about it. That definitely caught up with me in 2016, because, you know, as every year passes, there's stuff that builds on. And 2016 was my breaking point. That was the darkest space I've ever been in my entire life. So on my channel, I've spoken about my starting 5 before. That is Nana, that is Wandile, that is Katleho, that is Sibu, and that is Nosipo. I owe these girls my life. And I think that's why, like, I'm so vocal about how much I love my friends, because they've done so much for me. Even my friends outside of, you know, my starting 5. So at Grosha, I lived with, because I mean, Wandile and Kat stayed at the same res as I did. So did my other friends Lebo and Pumelele. I'm just gonna try to give you guys an idea of just how bad things were for me. I wasn't eating, I wasn't showering, I never left my room, ever. The idea of being seen used to give me so much anxiety. Like, it used to be debilitating. I didn't go to school. I would never walk down the road. Matter of fact, when I used to go grocery shopping and do stuff like that, I used to do it at a time where I knew people wouldn't see me, you know, like really early in the morning. Not even because I was an early bird, but just because the thought of seeing someone or someone seeing me. Guys, things were so bad for me that I had told myself that I should spare people the sight of me, you know? And I can't even begin to dissect what kind of darkness that is. Lebo would come check in on me in my room, and when she'd open the door, she'd literally have to fight to get to my bed because there was a sea of clothes, there were dishes that would pile up. Guys, I wouldn't eat. My friends would have to go to the dining hall, bring me my food, and put it on my side table, and they'd actually have to sit there and make sure I ate. I had no desire to do that. Sometimes the food would pile up. They would clean my room. Wandile would beg me to shower. She would start running showers for me. I was just a liability. I was the biggest liability. My friends constantly had to check that I was doing the bare minimum, that I was doing things that, you know, I was doing the daily things in life, man. And I'd convinced myself that I didn't deserve that, you know, like, why wash your body? Like, why do you need to do that? You know, why eat? I've gained weight now, but I'm not that harsh on myself just because it speaks to the growth. I had a terrible relationship with food, especially in 2016, 2017. I dropped a lot of weight, like a lot of weight. So me gaining weight means that, like, I'm somewhat returning to a healthier eating pattern, which is cool. And then I've mentioned this before, Kat and I became really good friends towards the end of 2016. And when Kat jumped on board, she also made sure, you know, she put in a shift and a half. Yeah, and then Sibu and I moved in together in 2018. But I think that this is such a big moment for me just because, guys, throughout that dark time, I had no social media. I didn't go out. My friends would have to come to me. Like I've said, I didn't go to school. And for me to now be comfortable in recording in front of a camera and sharing myself with all of you guys, and you guys receiving me the way that you have, has been, this is something that I needed to do. And 10K for me means letting go of all the negative perceptions that I still have of myself. I'm in a much better place. Like, I really do love myself. But I know that there's more that needs to be done. I sometimes think that I don't deserve good things. And you guys are so reassuring, and my friends have reassured me so many times, and so have my family. So for 10K, like, this means so much to me because, like, there were points in my life where I was so aware that I was dimming my lights because, again, I just thought that I didn't deserve to feel good about myself. I didn't deserve to share myself with people. I thought that people didn't even want to see me. Like, I thought they were disgusted at the thought. Like, and when you're in a dark space, everything becomes dark. Everything, even the things that you know that are good, you know, even the people you know that love you, like, you can convince yourself that they don't. When you hate yourself, you don't think you deserve anything, and that's where I was. So for me to be able to start a YouTube channel and for it to grow as quickly as it has, and for you guys to welcome me, means everything. I am so grateful. This is only the beginning for the journey. Okay, I'm extremely emotional. I'm super happy to everyone who has subscribed, to everybody who has interacted. You guys will never know how much this means to me, but this is a moment in my life. This is me letting go of the past. This is me loving myself openly and loudly, and being proud of who I am, because I deserve that, and so do you. And this is why I started. I wasn't aware at the time, but now I know that this is why I started my channel. Like, guys, you know, when I started my channel and I was like, uncomfortable growth, I was like, oh my god, uncomfortable growth, that sounds cool. I mean, I prayed on it, but I did not think that it would apply to me as much as it has. The growth that I've done in the past 6 months, like beginning of the year till now, is wild. And I'm realizing that I had to start this journey in order to forgive myself and just heal myself and see myself for who I am, and see, and just realize I deserve so much more in life, and that I have a lot to give, you know. So this is why I do this, and hopefully I can inspire someone. And if you are in a dark place, I am the first to tell you, and what you're going through is not the truth. Feelings aren't facts. feelings change all the time. So you may be in a very dark space, but you know, you'll get through that. You can sit and allow for that to happen and deal with the emotions healthily, but it always passes. Yeah, I never saw my guys. If anyone told me that I would have had a YouTube channel called Uncomfortable Growth and then it would have had 10k subscribers in the time in which it did, I would have told you you're lying, Nina Manga. Why Sugela? Why? My life is bad as is. Why are you coming and telling me about things that are never gonna happen? I still get very emotional about my birthday because for a very long time I just didn't see past a certain point. I didn't see myself turning 21. I didn't see myself turning 22. So every time I do, like my birthday does come around, it's a very big deal for me. It's a very big day because I've defined the odds and I'm in such a different place, and it's just so nice to see my own growth in all of that. So I don't want to get super sappy, but I want to say thank you so much for seeing me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for supporting me. I'm so grateful, and I've tried to explain. I don't even think you guys will ever fully understand. But this is a moment for me, and thank you for giving me this moment, and thank you for allowing myself to see myself and believe in myself. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for hearing me, for laughing with me and laughing with my friends. It means everything. I love you guys so much. But with that being said, I did say that I'm letting all of that go. With 10,000 is a new girl. You know what I mean? We're always evolving. I've realized that I have a very bad habit of hating my past self. And last night I realized I was having a talking to with myself. I was like, babes, that's not healthy. We have to undo that. You know, we can't do that. And I've realized that, well, I've come to learn that I'm constantly in a state of becoming. And that has put a lot into perspective for me, you know, because now I understand that, like, where I am now is not the end. There's so much more that I have to do, and the mistakes that I made in the past, I had to make those. And 3 years down the line, I may look at myself and be like, that wasn't cute, but that's okay, because I'm constantly changing, I'm constantly evolving, I'm constantly learning and unlearning, and God is constantly guiding me. And yeah, so to the beginning of Uncomfortable Growth, personally, this is where my journey starts, because now I'm fully cementing myself in this, and I'm no longer going to allow myself to be scared to put myself out there. I don't have to hide myself. I'm allowed to love myself. And I mean, I've been doing all of that, but like, you know, 10k, this is just such a moment for me, and a moment for me in my life. Guys, I can't speak. I'm just so emotional, and I'm so happy, and like, Ngiyantanda, thank you so much, Genge. I will see you guys on Sunday. I hope you guys celebrate for me or celebrate with me. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate because the country is closed. And you know what? If the country was open, we'd have a very big problem. We have a very, very big problem. Do you know marathon? Guys, but guys, thank you so much for all the love. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you so much. It means more to me than you'll ever know. Mwah.